Hey guys, welcome back to the European Roundup, top 4 podcast, bite-sized European show. My name's Robin, the host, and we're here to look at Europe's top leagues, who's on the up, who's on the low, who's in the high, and definitely who is in the mud. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We've hit 153 subscribers at the time of recording, and we're trying to get to 200, so we'll be massively appreciated. You can share this with all your friends and make sure that this channel can get as high as we can. And with that, let's begin. Now you must be wondering, where am I? Well, obviously it's time of Christmas and we need to use up the rest of the budget. So I decided to hire out my little studio just to make sure we look nice and professional just for you guys. Well, hopefully this could be something that we could do in the future. Let us know in the comments below if you want us to do this. Now, as always, we're going to start off with the League of Talents, Liga, where the runaway leaders PSG had a little bit of a blip, but the battle for second, third and fourth, those coveted European places, is at an all-time high. PSG have been struggling away as of late. They went away to Lorient and held to a 1-1 draw. However, that only came with a last-minute goal by Marco Icardi. They went down 1-0 at the 40th minute and also went down by red card. Sergio Ramos at it again with his red cards. However, with a great assist by Lionel Messi to Mario Icardi, they were held to a 1-1 draw. They are still the runaway leaders of the Ligue 1. But however, they've been struggling a little bit of now, and looks like Mauricio Pochettino has a little bit of trouble in his hand managing the top players all around Europe. Now, while PSG are the runaway leaders of Ligue 1, the battle for second to fifth place is absolutely fierce, with Nice, Marseille, Rennes, Montpellier and Monaco fighting for those coveted European places. Only 4 places separate between second and sixth place, with Marseille sitting in second held to a 1-1 draw, 2 red cards in that game, and with Monaco beating Rennes 2-1, it looks like it's going to be an absolute battle for those Champions League spots, and including now the Europa and Europa Conference League spots. So, even though that first place looks like it's a given, second to fifth place is going to be an absolute battle, and I would highly recommend you tune in to Ligue 1 and watch who gets those European spots. I know I will. Now onto La Liga. While one generation has come to an end, it seems that a new generation of teams are now fighting for those coveted Champions League places. Real Madrid are on to a flying start in La Liga, being 8 points ahead of second place, and with a fantastic goal by Karim Benzema, winning 2-1 at the Bernabeu. It seems that Real Madrid and Carlo Ancelotti have found their lost spark, and it seems that they're actually going to be a fierce competition once again, not only in La Liga, but also in the Champions League. Second place, Sevilla. Who would have thought it about 5 years ago that they will be in this position? Sevilla had a last game held to a 1-1 against FC Barcelona in what was a fierce battle at some points, including a red card, but it seems that Sevilla are the only ones that are trying to catch up with Real Madrid. Will they actually catch up in the end? I don't think so, in my personal opinion. However, they have put in a valiant effort and actually running away from the rest of the league, who seems to have lost their wonderful stars in FC Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. Speaking of Atletico Madrid, they have lost their last 4 out of 5 games, with their recent loss coming against Granada 2-1. The La Liga champions have been struggling as of late, and with their recent draw against Manchester United in the Champions League, it's going to be interesting to see if they can actually make it out into the quarterfinals. And they're also currently sitting in 5th place in Europa League spots. Will they make it to the Champions League next year? Let's wait and find out. Finally, let's talk about FC Barcelona. With their new manager Xavi, it's been a topsy-turvy start. Having been knocked out in the Champions League and going into the Europa League for the first time in 17 years, and currently sitting in 7th place, it seems that FC Barcelona are going through a brand new change. Barcelona have got Napoli in the Europa League, and it doesn't look like they're going to be back in the Champions League next season. So do they need to take this competition seriously? Will their fans allow to take this competition seriously and go win? It'll be an interesting watch, so I'll keep watching out for this team. Let us know in the comments what you think. On to the Bundesliga, where we ask one simple question. Will Bayern Munich run away with the title again? And the answer to that question is yes, because Borussia Dortmund failed to win once again and given the gap to Bayern Munich with 6 points. Bayern Munich with an emphatic 4-0 win takes them to 43 points, whereas Hertha Berlin beat Borussia Dortmund in a 5-0 thriller 3-2 to give the gap to 6 points between first and second. And with the controversy with Jude Bellingham with the last Der Klassiker, it seems that Dortmund are now not getting the favours that they want. Will Bayern Munich win to another record-winning title? Whereas someone that is in the mud is RB Leipzig. They are currently sitting in 10th place with 22 points, which is a shocker after finishing second last season. After a poor run in the Champions League, dropping into the Europa League and having to change manager, it seems that RB Leipzig have lost their source. And what will they do? Because it looks like they're not actually going to make Europe next season at all if they don't even try to do well in the Europa League. Will RB Leipzig come back into the Bundesliga and try and get those European spots? At the moment, it looks very unlikely, but let me know in the comments. Finally, it seems that we got another battle for those Champions League spots, with 3rd and 4th place Freiburg and Bayern Leverkusen only being just 1 point above 6th place. Those coming Champions League spots are a fierce competition in the Bundesliga, and with what we know about the Bundesliga, it's something to be looking forward to. So let me know who's going to finish in those last 2 spots in the Champions League, who's going to finish in the Europa League, and who's going to finish in the Conference League. Let me know in the comments below. Finally, on to Syria. While the champions may be running away with the league, they may be also running into trouble. Before we talk about the champions, let's talk about Juventus, who have made a miraculous turn to those European spots. Currently sitting in 5th place and with a 2-0 win just before Christmas, it seems that Juventus have finally woke up and climbing out the mud. Atalanta have been slipping up as of late, losing 4-1 to Roma last week, and with 0-0 at home, it seems that they've given Juventus a slight chance to get back into those Champions League spots. Will Atalanta slip up and let Juventus back in? Or will Juventus end up in Europa League next year? Let's wait and find out. However, the main part of Syria this season is the battle for the champions, the battle for the Scudetto, and Inter, Milan and Napoli have had a fierce battle between 1st, 2nd and 3rd, with the places swapping all the time. However, there's now a little gap at the top. Napoli did defeat Milan last week in a slightly controversial fashion, with a goal being disallowed in the last minute by Olivier Giroud being on the floor. Let me know in the comments below if you thought that was a bit of a controversial decision. However, they did lose this week 1-0, with Milan getting 4-2. So that means that Napoli are now sitting in 3rd going into Christmas, with AC Milan sitting in 2nd. But however, there's only one person at the top, and it opened up a little bit of a gap, and that is the champions, Inter Milan. The champions, Inter, now sitting at the top with 4 points of a gap, 46 points, winning 5-0 last week and 1-0 this week. It seems that Inter are looking on their way to get their 2nd Scudetto in over 10 years. However, what's not been good about Inter Milan is the recent raid in their office. With the same reasons that Juventus had the offices raided earlier this year, it seems that Inter Milan had a little bit of transfer dealings that were not correct in terms of the Italian Federation. Inter Milan are now under investigation, as well as Juventus, for illegal transfer dealings in the season 2019 to 2020 and 2018 to 2019. We don't know what the outcome will be so far. However, this could be very serious for both Juventus and Inter Milan in terms of containing their Scudettos and possibly being relegated to Serie B. Will this actually happen? Let's wait and find out. Now on to the rest of the leagues across Europe, just to give you an update on what's going on around there. In the Eredivisie, Ajax and PSV are neck and neck. There's finally a battle in this league, with Ajax on 42 points and PSV Eindhoven on 40 points. But PSV have a game in hand, but do not sleep on Feyenoord, because they are in 3rd place on 39 points. Who's actually going to get the Eredivisie title? We finally have competition this year. In the Portuguese League, the Primeira Liga, Porto and Sporting are both on 41 points, with Benfica on 39 points. The top 3 are battling as normal, and who's going to win that title? My money's on Sporting, but let me know in the comments below. In the Scottish League, Rangers are winning their last 5 games, are sitting pretty on 1st and 48 points, with Celtic 6 points behind on 42 points. And finally, the most craziest thing happening in Europe, in the Super League, in the Turkish League, Trabzonspor are in 1st place, with Fenerbahce in 4th place, Besiktas in 10th place, and Galatasaray in 12th place. What's going on in that league? I don't know, but I'm actually going to tune in just to see what is going on, and you should too. For the final part of this show, we're going to look at the Champions League draws, and the following matches have been made. Had the games of Benfica versus Ajax, Villarreal versus Juventus, Inter Milan versus Liverpool, Sporting versus Manchester City, Atletico Madrid versus Manchester United, Chelsea versus Lille, RB Salzburg versus Bayern Munich, and the big one, Paris Saint-Germain versus Real Madrid. Let us know who's going to come out of those games and who's going to go into the quarterfinals. But also, do not sleep on the European League, because while they are not as featured as the big teams, the good games still coming out there from, i.e. Barcelona versus Napoli and Dortmund versus Rangers. Let us know what you think, who's going to come out the winners of those games and who's actually going to make it to the last 16 of the Europa League. And that's it for this episode of the European Roundup. I hope you enjoyed the show. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Like I said at the start of the show, we've gone over 150 subscribers and we're trying to get to 200. So as a Christmas present, that's all we'd ask for as a show and as a channel to make us grow and against the community. Thank you so much for those that actually tuned in. We appreciate you, and hopefully we can see you again on the next episode. As always, my name is Robin and this has been the European Roundup.